Whose fault is it? So one of the most common things that happen is somebody will come up, tell me what happened, and then ask the question, whose fault do you think it was? And unless it's clear in black and white, the answer is, what does the jury think? Now, what do I mean? In personal injury law, we judge the value of your case or decide what we think will happen by what we think the jury would do. For example, if you are in a car wreck, a jury would typically get asked 3 questions if there's a dispute about whose fault it is. Question number 1, and if there's 2 of you involved, they will be asked a question of whose fault contributed to the wreck. And there will be a blank with the other driver's name and a blank with your name. And they're supposed to answer yes or no for each of you. If they answer question number 1, yes, that it's the other driver's fault, but no, it's not your fault, then everything is good. But if they answer yes, that both of you contributed, then they go to question number 2. And in question number 2, they are asked to give each of you a responsibility percentage of how much you contributed to the wreck. This question is important because it affects how much your award is. For example, if they give the other driver 70% and you 30%, then they answer question 3, asking what amount of money should be awarded to you. But if the other driver only got 70% responsibility, then you only get 70% of that amount at the end of the day. So if the jury says you get $100,000, but the other driver is only 70% responsible, then your award is reduced and you only receive 70%. And so, if you ask me whose fault is it, I'll tell you, we'll have to ask the jury.